Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at the marvelous Elastic Melody. Okay, so I'm going to show you all the cool things you can do with it. So this will be a deep tutorial, so you'll know how everything works, all the song mode, the effects, the tracks, everything. How you can program it to play other instruments. So before I get into the tutorial part, I'll play you this little session I've got so you can get an idea of the cool stuff you can do. I have an FAC drum kit here being played by Elastic Melody, and I also have Elastic Melody at this instant playing SynthMaster 2, Taluno LX, and Zeeon. I have Elastic Melody's synth engine turned down, but I can blend it in anytime I like. So I'll just quickly play this, and it's in song mode at the moment, so it's going to track through the patterns that I've got set up in the song, but I'll show you how to do all that in a bit. Right, okay, here we go. Okay, so that's the kind of stuff you can do. Of course, you can program any melodies you like. First thing I'm going to do is turn the volumes down for the three synthesizers. I'm going to leave them there so I can show you how to connect everything. And I'm going to turn FAC drum kit down as well. Let's just go back to this Elastic Melody here. Hit preset. And if you've made any changes, just make sure that you hit save. And then go save. Oh, okay. And then it'll say, okay, changes made. I'm going to overwrite that. And then you'll have saved your session from last time. Hit init and it'll give you a brand new session, one pattern in the patterns and one pattern in the song browser. Okay, let's go back to tracks. You have three synthesizers and three sequences. They're independent. 1, 2, and 3. At the moment, they're all exactly the same. The first thing I am going to do is go into my settings here and set up a scale. And I'm going to set up a major pentatonic. And you will see this will change to just 5 notes now. And that scale will be reflected over the 3 different synths. So first of all, I'm just going to add a few notes in here and there. So I'm just going to put this in here, this, that there. And you'll see it's tracking along at 1/8 speed. Speed this up. You can change the octave of any of these notes. And now you can program your sound. Let's turn the VCO level up. So you have a filter. You have some filter modulation. Release, length, attack, you can pan, we have some noise we can bring in, and if we go to effects now, we could say switch on the reverb. Now the effects are global, they affect all 3 channels. Let's switch on some delay. We have some modulation, chorus and a phaser, EQ. So you've got your first one going, you can shift your notes left and right, or up and down. We can automate absolutely everything. So if we go into automation, you'll see whatever you pick will change here. So we could say, pick the low pass. The resonance. You can do the effects. So, for instance, the delay feedback. Let's move on to our second track now and start to put some other notes in. Make it like a bass. Make some adjustments to your levels. Track 3. But we can clear our automation for this parameter. And we could say speed this up. You can have a different step length. Choose the first step. Okay. Go to automation for that noise. Clear for this parameter. We can also copy the sound, the notes, or the automation to either of the other two tracks, or we can clear for this track or for all tracks. So say we wanted to clear the notes out here. Okay. So we've cleared the notes out of that track. Let's go to song, and you'll see we've got this one pattern now. Let's duplicate that pattern and let's call it pattern 2. Okay. Now we can make adjustments to this pattern. Let's go back to our tracks. Let's extend this one now to and make some adjustments to the sound. Now if we notice now, if we go back to our first pattern, all the sounds have changed as well. So Elastic Melody remembers everything. Let's put something into this one for pattern 2. Let's go to our track so we can make some changes to our oscillators and stuff. Let's look at our automation and clear it for this. Let's duplicate this pattern again, call it pattern 3. And make some changes to that pattern. Let's go back to our tracks. Speed it up. Do a bit of automation to the low pass filter. So now we've got 3 patterns in our song. What we want to do now is kind of build up a song. So what we need to do, we've already got one pattern there. It places the first one in there for us. All we need to do is drag this one and put it there. And then we can drag this one and put it there. And now all we need to do is decide how many times we'd like our song to repeat. So say, for instance, 4 times and 4 times. Go into song mode now, and when we hit play on our transport, it will track through the song for us. And then obviously it goes back to the beginning now. So let's choose this pattern and duplicate it. So we'll call this pattern 4. You can call it anything you like. So we'll call that pattern 4. And we shall make some adjustments to this. So this is really busy. So let's calm this. In fact, let's go the other way. So instead of it going up and down, we can have it go kind of, instead of it going down and up, we can have it go up and down sort of thing like this. But let's make this 1/16 instead of, let's take out of song mode. And let's go back to pattern 1. Let's make this a bit louder. Such good fun. Let's get rid of the automation on that resonance for this. Go to our speed this up. Okay. So let's drag this over. And on you go, building patterns. So let's save this now. So I'm going to save this as toot 2, so I know where I'm at. So always remember to save. Excuse me. Always remember to save, because if you don't, you'll lose stuff that you've done, and you've spent time doing it, so you don't want to lose it. All right, now let's take a look at sending this MIDI we've made in Elastic Drums somewhere else. If we click on our little gear icon here, open this, you will see that it says at the moment output MIDI for track 1 to channel 1, output MIDI for track 2 to channel 2, and output MIDI for track 3 to track 3. Now you can scroll along here with your finger and set it to any MIDI channel you like. So, up to 16, of course. Now, what we're going to do is look at where we're going to do this. So we know that we want to send our output channel here is going to be 1, 2, and 3 for the 3 different sequences here. So if I look at this and I scroll down here, you'll see that I've channel filtered everything to channel 1. So it usually looks like this. Then you go right, none, select 1. And then you repeat the same for the next channel you want to send it to. Make sure this is on channel 2, of course, like that. And then the same for Zeeon. You'll make sure that this is on channel 3. Okay. This is so we can send that MIDI out to whichever channel we like. So if you change the name of Zeeon to channel 5, you'd need to change Elastic Melody's 3rd channel to channel 5 as well. But you understand that, right? If you've got this far sort of thing. Now you'll see that they're receiving MIDI because they're playing already. So if I turn this down now and bring this up, this is playing SynthMaster. And you can, of course, blend them together. And go and make adjustments anytime you want. You don't even need to have the volume up for this to make changes into the sequencer, obviously, and you'll hear them change immediately on the synths you've got playing. So let's change to so you get the idea, right? It's brilliant. Now, because we've built 4 patterns now for 4 songs, what we can do is put it into song mode again by clicking this, and we'll start with pattern 1, but as soon as you press this and go back, it will return to pattern 1. And now it will play our 4 patterns playing the other synthesizers, right? But we can blend in, of course. Let's put it into song mode now. In fact, I didn't have it in song mode, so I'm put it in song mode. That will change. And it will play 4 times. You can have it play as many times as you like. So it'll change now. Brilliant. So I'm going to save that. Show you another couple of things. Okay, so I'm just going to solo my mic and also solo this one and this one. Now, the thing with these, let's bring these up. Because I know the FAC drum kit is a chromatic instrument, it receives its MIDI on its notes. I gone into the scale setting here, scroll all the way down to the bottom where you'll find no scale, and that just gives you a chromatic keyboard. Now, so for example, if I let's create a new pattern, and just for the purpose of this, I'm going to call this pattern Chromatic. Okay, Chromatic. Okay, done. And there it is. It's blank. I've created a new pattern. If I hit this C now, you'll hear it's C4. I know elastic drum sounds starts around C3, is it? Right, there's the kick. So now if I do this, it's gonna cycle through all of the FAC drum kit sounds. Anyway, guys, if you've watched this video premiere, thank you very much for watching. Bless you all. Please strike the like, subscribe to the channel, all that other cool stuff you can do. That is Elastic Melody, and it's super, super powerful. You decide where you want to send it, how you want to program it, how you want to automate it. I mean, you can go absolutely bonkers. I'm going to end this video by leaving it set up with SynthMaster 2 and Tal and Zeeon. And I'm just going to change some presets for you. So, for example, if I went back to my tutorial 1 here and hit save, let's go with this. And it'll play through within song mode, of course. So for the next few minutes, I'm going to blast through a bunch of presets, but have it play. Well, I'll leave everything switched on so you can hear how it all sounds. Hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. And if you've got Elastic Melody, I hope it kind of inspired you to dig back in, because it really is such a very, very, very cool app. Right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to see you guys later. Ta-ra.